Hiya guys, it's the 7th of February 2020 and I just had to share this with you. It seems the Russians seem to think the same as what I've been thinking. I'll just read this from you. The BBC News. Coronavirus. Russian media hint at US conspiracy. The coronavirus outbreak in China has provided fertile ground for conspiracy theories and misinformation on the web everywhere, but in Russia they are being spread on prime-time news programs. Russian TV is also unique in having a consistent overall thrust that shadowy Western elites, and especially the US, are somehow ultimately to blame. One of main national TV networks, Channel 1, has even launched a regular slot devoted to coronavirus conspiracy theories on its main evening news program, Vremya, in Russian time. The style of the reporting is ambiguous, appearing to debunk the theories while leaving viewers with the impression that they contain a kernel of truth. One of the wilder theories, aired by Vremya recently, is the presence of the word corona, which means crown in both Latin and Russian. In the word coronavirus hints that Donald Trump is somehow involved. Apparently, this is because he used to preside over beauty pageants, handing the winners their crowns. In fact, scientists named the virus because of its crown-like shape, but Vremya's presenter warned against rejecting the idea all too soon. Utter nonsense, you'll say, and I'd agree with you, if it were not for what's in our correspondence report, he says. Ethnic bioweapon. The subsequent video does admit the crown theory is a strange construct, but uncritically presents an expert who says that the Chinese coronavirus strain has been artificially created and that the US intelligence agencies or American pharmaceutical companies are behind it. The report also rehashes old false claims by the Kremlin media and officials that the US ran a laboratory in Georgia where it tested a biological weapon on humans. The Channel 1 correspondent then quotes online conspiracy theories that the novel coronavirus strain affects only Asians and that it could be some kind of ethnic bioweapon. He concedes that there is clear evidence refuting this, but adds suggestively, even experts who are cautious to their assessments say nothing can be ruled out. Anger erupts after virus whistleblower doctor dies. Nurse describes heartbreaking job. Dozens more catch the virus on a quarantine cruise ship. A visual guide to the outbreak. Right, I'll leave that there for now, guys. I just wanted to share that bit with you. That's crazy. So I'm not the only one thinking it. 4 passengers on a cruise ship docked in New York City are getting further evaluation for coronavirus. This is from CNN, 7th of February, 10 to 8 GMT. Some of these I've got to say. 4 passengers on a cruise ship that docked Friday morning near New York City were taken to hospital for further evaluation for the coronavirus, after they and others were assessed at a New Jersey port, the state's governor said. Officials from the US Centers of Disease Control and Prevention screened 27 passengers on the ship at the port in Bayonne, a New Jersey city just south of Manhattan. Phil Murphy said in a statement, all those passengers recently had travelled to China, the other 23 were cleared. And there's a little map of where this ship's landed. No case of the coronavirus has been confirmed in New Jersey, and the risk to residents remains low, Murphy said. The hospital is following proper infection control protocols while evaluating these individuals. None of the 4 passengers taken to a hospital showed any clinical signs or symptoms of coronavirus on board. Royal Caribbean said in a statement, one tested positive for the flu. They had not been in China since January 26. The Royal Caribbean. The ship has a capacity of 4,900 passengers and 1,500 crew. but the number of people on board the vessel Friday wasn't immediately known, which is balls. They should have known every person on there, and they do. The hospital was not named in Murphy's statement. The coronavirus emerged from China 2 months ago. It has killed 638 people, mostly in China, and paralysed the world's second biggest economy. It has affected more than 31,000 in more than 25 countries and territories. The US has at least 12 confirmed cases, with hundreds more evacuees from China due back Friday. Aboard the Anthem of the Seas, a pair of relatives became ill, a CDC spokesperson said. That family has been to mainland China, but not to Hubei province, where the coronavirus began spreading. CDC staff decided to test all 4 members of the family in abundance of caution after consulting with New Jersey Department of Health. The spokesperson said state health officials will send the family's samples to CDC for testing. Royal Caribbean delayed the ship's departure from 4 p.m. estimated time Friday to Saturday, although it had been cleared by the authorities to depart as planned, the company said. We appreciate the CDC's abundance of caution, the cruise line said in a statement. To reassure concerned guests, we will delay our departure until tomorrow, when we expect to receive conclusive test results from the CDC. Right guys, and this is the British case. Coronavirus from the Independent. British honeymooner among dozens of new cases reported on a quarantine cruise ship as the US announces 100 million in aid. You have to excuse me, I can't breathe properly guys, that's why I'm mispronouncing things. The third person to have been diagnosed with coronavirus in the UK is believed to have caught the disease in Singapore. It comes as Japan has reported 41 new cases of the illness on a quarantine cruise ship near Yokohama. Before the new cases, 20 infected passengers had been escorted off the Diamond Princess. Meanwhile, a Chinese doctor who had been threatened by police after sounding the alarm about the coronavirus died. The illness has killed 636 people and infected 31,161, with 260 cases recorded outside of China. Key points. Royal Caribbean bans China, Hong Kong and Macau passport holders. Third UK case thought to have contracted coronavirus in Singapore. Japan reports 41 new cases on a quarantined ship. British man on his honeymoon among new luxury liner cases. World facing shortage of equipment to protect from deadly virus. Trump praises China's great discipline. US announces 100 million aid for virus hit countries. And just remember guys, these Chinese have been welding people shut in their apartments and Trump's praising them. If we've seen that, you know for a fact the Americans have. Come on guys. Oh dear. What else was there? Oh yeah, the map. I'll just give you a quick look at that. Then I'll have to go do some more digging guys. In New York, they have a lot of Asian people there. I think it's second to California. Right, total confirmed cases as of now is 31,530. Total deaths 638. Total recovered 1,764. If that new case has been recorded for the UK yet? Yeah, it has. Right guys, God bless, you all take care, and like I say, I have got some other stuff coming. This is just an update for now. You all take it easy. See you soon.